Well, Bulby, it's time to continue. Alright. Let's see. I got a message that I'm going to need to go over there later. But for now, we're going to work on fixing up Helgan. How you doing, man?
Perhaps I am. Well, mostly. All cats stray from time to time.
If she could just spend less time serving Dengir.
I hear Valder made it back.
So,
Drink
what do you
for
got?
the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Not much.
You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Sure, I will. Anyway.
Oh, hello. I've heard the companions named you as Harbinger. Couldn't have picked a better person, if you ask me.
So, you wanted to see me about Helgan?
Oh, bless the divines, you came! Well met, and welcome. We have much to discuss. Will you tell me, what happened at Helgan?
Oh, well, you already know Helgan was attacked by a dragon. You ever seen one?
Well, no, now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Then it's as I feared. My brother... Yes, I've heard the fort is full of them. But apparently, I have it on good authority, there is a man known only as Val inside the keep.
Oh?
He's the leader of a small group of mercenaries, for lack of a... That they've come out of hiding is beyond mysterious. They're insurrectionists. His name is Valerius Tiberius Artoria. We served for many years together in the Imperial Legion, as captains under Titus Mede II during the... He was a good man in those days, an honorable man. Then the Aldmeri invaded, and murdered his wife, son, and daughter in cold blood. They marched them down the streets of the Imperial City and tortured them until they were dead. They said, "Let it be known that any family members of Imperial officers found anywhere else..." There were many such atrocities committed by the... We were under order. The few that did make... The plan was to regroup here in Skyrim. Surely you know the history. If not, this book will help you understand a little.
Yeah, so what exactly does this have to do with me?
I need you to go try and talk to Valerius.
Well, today we're going to be rebuilding Helgan.
Reason with him.
I wish I could afford to.
Tell him Marcus Janus requests a meeting with him. Tell him I'll come to the fort. Give this ring to him. It was his wife's. If any of his men try to accost you, they'll give you quarter if they know I sent you. Tell them Marcus Janus. Show them this note with my seal, but tell them, please return. Make haste, young one, and may fortune favor the foolish.
And the swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold.
Ooh, my hands feel icy. Ah, do not like. load screens. Am I right, Bio? Oh, and I also decided to pop my samurai armor back on. I'm not in the mood. Okay, I changed my mind. I guess I am. It's hunting time. Yeah, you tell me that doesn't look pretty badass. Yeah, that is true. Alright, dragon, come on down. I know you're out here. Guess it buggered off. Hello?
Stop right there. Don't even think about moving. You see my friends coming? They won't hesitate to kill you if you so much. Now, who are you?
Listen.
And what is the
I'm not here to start any trouble.
Then you need to give me a reason why we shouldn't just kill you where you
Look,
stand.
I need to discuss with Valerius. I know he's here.
Never heard of him. You are mistaken.
Look, I
There's
have a message from
nobody
Marcus
that-
Janus.
Don't know him either. I'm beginning.
You're not banded.
I don't. But I advise you to choose your
I have a
words
gift from Marcus.
very
It's Val's
carefully
wife's
from him.
wedding ring.
Let me see that. Did you say Marcus Janus? Very well. I will take you. Follow me.
Fine, whatever. You guys suck at your job.
Falmer, what do you think you're doing? Who is this person, and why have you brought them here?
He has an urgent message for you from Marcus Janus. He was alone, and I thought you would want to talk to him.
What? Marcus Janus? Falmer, have you gone completely mad? That's impossible.
I thought the same thing, sir. But it's true. He showed me a letter to you with Marcus's seal. It's real, all right. And sir, somehow Marcus has found Sabrina's wedding ring and sent it to you.
Very well. We'll see about this. Falmer, you're dismissed.
No
Both
kidding,
you may
Baya.
resume your patrols.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who you are or why you're here. May I see that ring?
Go for it.
Say you were sent by Marcus Janus? Where is he? And do you know how he came into possession of this ring?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I... Thank you. I love them very deeply. I nearly went mad after they were murdered by those Altmerite dogs. I wanted nothing but vengeance. Every day of my life is burned with nothing but the desire to make... But enough of that. Yes. Marcus Janus. Tell me, how has he found me here? Very clever, that one. Always was. Bandits. Living our lives in the shadows, hiding and skulking about like some caged skeever looking for his next... Honor? Bah. Any honor I had died with the first Altmerite diplomat I assassinated. I'm not the same man he knew. But no doubt he's filled your head with tales of glory from the war, and stories of the keepers of Hatu. I'm afraid that man no longer exists. This hatred, it's consumed me, taken my life. I suppose I would still be rotting down in that damn prison were it not for Mark. And rot is nonetheless still rot. Only, why would he want to help me? After he sees, at least then we can say our proper... Now, be gone. Please leave me in peace.
Not a problem. Well, that went well. I didn't have to slaughter a bunch of people today. Yet. Some mods are kind of like that, to be honest. Which does suck, but hey, I'm doing this for the museum. What can I say?
Sure bones. Handsome man in Falkreath. A strong drink will chase off that chill in the air.
That's a lot of eye shot. You might want to cut back on that. Well, there is some stuff to grab.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Yo.
Is it true? Excellent. Well done, my friend. I was hoping that it wouldn't be too much of a burden on you to... I'm right behind you, but don't go too fast. Unlike you young ones, I'm not cut out for this shite anymore.
Dragonborn? I always heard the legends in my childhood, but I always thought they were fairy tales. But they're true.
I've half a mind to ask if you'll take me on one of your adventures, but I can't just leave Volga on her own.
I wasn't even gonna invite you. And then the game crashes from my sass. Okay, that was funny. Darkling! Hey! Good to see you, man. Darkling, this is Biohazard, Darkling, the guy who told you last night. The cool guy. Yeah, Biohazard, like me, is a YouTuber. Though he does a little more variety than I do. Also a really good Fast and Light modder. Taught me everything. Now load. 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 And eating Jaguar. Huh. Hello. Yeah, I've been at this game for a pretty long time. In fact, next week is going to be my 5-year anniversary. Yeah, November 22nd. That was the first time I uploaded a video and started my YouTube career.
Sure Bones, handsome man in Falkreath.
Yeah. Gotta love the load screens. I remember pre-ordering for the 360. Alright, you with me? Okay, yeah. Dude, it's a new awesome game from Bethesda. I don't think waiting an extra day was gonna help. Don't mind me just dropping off stuff. Yeah. Ah, the orange box. Still good value.
Valerius Tiberius Artoria, you old dog. Come here, my friend. Let us have a look at you.
Marcus, why have you come here?
Valerius, I'm sure this is quite a shock to you and terribly unexpected. I came here to check on my family, but it appears none of them arrived. Then I realized you were here, so I decided it was in both our interests for two old friends to meet again. At last.
Ah, your brother.
Oh, by the way,
Marcus,
Whisper,
I'm very sorry.
check it out. I got samurai armor.
Circumstances, it does my eyes good
Again,
to
this is
see you
from
again after all these
Immersive
years.
Armors. So, let's see. We have the samurai helmet, and, you know, it's a standard samurai helmet. But I figured I mix the tribunal mask that's also included, put it on top of there.
So,
yeah, that looks a
keepers
little
of
more
Hatu in Skyrim.
badass.
Who would have ever dreamed of
Little
such a
clipping
time?
issue, but
All right, Janice,
it
what is
worked.
it you really want? Don't forget, I know you, so out with it.
Yes.
And of course, the
you
Belgian
know me,
brand, which
friend,
I'll-
better than most. Very well. I aim to rebuild this town and make her my home.
Rebuild? Janice, I have no intention of helping you or anyone else rebuild a town. I'm here on other business.
Yes, I know, Valerius, but if what I propose is true,
Now, the reason why I went with the whole samurai armor is,
mutually beneficial
okay,
to one another.
I have the
All I'm asking
Uchiha,
is that you hear me out.
the Uchiha mod, the
After
Uchiha,
that, if we're
which
not
basically
together,
adds the Uchiha race,
and you'll likely
hence
never see
the Sharingan I got.
But
And the
Valerius,
backstory
there's
of my
plenty
character
time to get to
is
all that
he
later.
is
Right
of
now, let's just
Akavirian
catch up on
descent.
old times.
You're
So,
in luck, Janice.
yeah, makes sense.
Bandits left some fresh wine downstairs, and I need a drink.
Yes, I could use a drink too, old friend. Let me say goodbye to my new friend, and I'll join you. I can't thank you enough.
Alright, but you never mentioned rebuilding
It's really
Helgan.
fortunate to have you.
I apologize, but yes, you know, I grew. I have many fond. Let's just sit. And from what I could tell as we came in, then we can take a look at what's left. I'm sure there'll be. Why don't you take a day? Can you return to see us in a day?
Alright.
Thank you once again, friend. I'll see you then.
Now then,
And I'll come
Marcus,
back a
let's
little
go.
later. So we have the Temple of Tinarak. Yeah, I got word from Ulrich, so we're gonna go and avenge our dead friend. Rawr! 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 Oh, that's the plan. Definitely the plan. Sharp objects? Oh yeah. Maybe even some blunt objects. But mostly sharp. Okay, so we're at Arking Thamit. I can never pronounce those right. I will say this. I do like the design of the Dawnguard armor. I like, you know, the helmet kind of thing. It's like very gothic in nature. You know, it's got sort of the old style goth look to their weapons and armor. I think it, you know, really looks cool. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I mean, the werewolves are pretty cool. I have a mod called the what's it called? I'll pull up what the mod is when it gets out of the loading.
Hey!
Oh, see, we have Vigilance of Stendar. Yeah, I have the Moonlight Tales. And, yeah, this thing also sends hunters after me because, you know, I'm a werewolf. Which is, you know, it's ironic that I'm getting Vigilance of Stendarr after me. Because I also have the Vigilance mod, which is a really epic quest mod where I joined the Vigilance of Stendarr. Oh yeah, one of the benefits of being a werewolf is that wolves ignore me. Yeah, wolves are my friend. Which, honestly, you would think that would be a given in werewolves, you know? And yes, everybody loves a good decapitation. Do a quick save because, you know, this game is definitely unstable. You know, I put in over 100 hours in here, so, you know, getting the shakes. Oh, look! Hey, assholes, how you doing? You know, you would think after the 10th cultist I slaughtered, they'd stop sending them after me. Hello? Hey.
I've got a little of everything you'll need for your next expedition.
You got fragments, you got all sorts of stuff. Hello, Bobo Peter. Okay, what's going on over here? How we looking? Oh, I got the letter.
Oh, fantastic. Glad you caught up with us. We're going to need all the help. Aryan and I managed to find some rift. Aryan mostly. Issue is, the temple was completely covered in a land. Jump on in. We're already well underway and can use your help.
Alright, let's start digging. We spend 12 hours. Oy vey. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to go rest. Oy. I'm not gonna answer that, Bobo. And if it's night where you're at, clearly I'm in America at the very least. Because it's daytime. I'm on that side of the world. You must either be in Australia or the UK or something. That's my guess. Alright. Ready to get back to work?
Well rested? I think we're ready as well. Let's get back to it. I think we're almost there.
We must continue to our we must dig further in. We must go find the temple. Wow.
Well, let's have a look then. But let's be careful. This is in fact where that Turin Deathweaver character is held up with his clan of Falmer. We could be in great danger. Let's proceed carefully. There's no telling what we might encounter in there.
Okay, looks like we're going to be exploring some cavern ruins. Alright guys, stay close. And be careful. We don't want to lose anyone else. Yeah, Bound-Bow is pretty good. Of course, me, I always prefer a good old crossbow.
Oh my, look at that. Looks like we're on the right track, no?
Oh, why does it always keep attaching explosive bolts? I want my dwarven bolts.
Look there. The temple is down there.
Careful there. To the left. Falmer.
Oh boy. Got it. Yourself. There we go. Skyrim is definitely a game you come back to every once in a while. Hell, I'm thinking of doing a new live stream series when this is all over, but using the special edition and different, you know, mods and stuff. Different mods, different, you know, kind of stuff. Like, I'm thinking using Frostfall and other more immersive mods. That sort of thing. I hate those things. Yeah, I love this. I love me some dwarven crossbows. These guys have been busy. For the record, I've actually mastered the crossbow or archery tree before. I just put it, you know, it went legendary. As for the crossbow itself, I have a mod that lets me do more than just 2 mods. Well, I can't really say, you know. Kind of depends on like what kind of game I want to do. We might want to go this way. But yeah, the Dapper Mud Crab is pretty cool. Am I going the right?
We made it! But what's that there? That's fascinating. It appears to be a slot of some sort, probably for the placement of something that will likely unlock the door.
Goody.
This is interesting. I did bring a number of artifacts along in case we needed to study them along the way, but I hadn't anticipated this.
Oh.
Seems that this door must be bound and opened by a specific artifact.
I'm definitely thinking of doing New Vegas after this.
Well, obviously Trinimac would have something to do with the... But Trinimac had not been known to have crafted a namesake relic, like Finaster or Cirabane had. So Trinimac was regarded as the champion of Ariel, the warrior spirit of the Snow Elven people. This is interesting. I did bring a number of artifacts along in case we needed to study them along the way, but I hadn't anticipated this. Oh yes, that is good thinking, Kaya. Spear of the Snow Prince could very well open the door. The Snow Prince's remains and his spear were entombed in Yolgaya Barrow on the Isle of Solstheim and discovered by the Nerevarine. Before his departure for Akavir, the Nerevarine returned relics to their rightful places and bestowed them to safekeepers. It's likely he may well have returned the spear to the grave of the Snow Prince. It will take some time, but perhaps you could venture there.
Wait, you want me to go and grab that?
Spear, Guildmaster. We'll hold down the fort here while you are gone.
Oh dear. Oh, great. Now I gotta go find that. Ay vey. Right, gonna have to do that later. I might as well grab it when I go back to Solstheim to deal with the other Dragonborn. Right. Thank you, Skyrim, for crashing again. Always appreciated. You know what's something? I think I know what affliction the Greybeards are always afflicted with. Thumatism. You know, like rheumatism. That's terrible. I'm sorry. Baba. Yeah, I know. That was a terrible joke. Alright.
We made it! But what's that there? That's fascinating. It appears to be a slot of some sort, probably for the placement of something that will likely unlock the...
Oh jeez, did I just... Okay, no, he's gonna keep moving.
This is interesting. Seems that this door must be bound. Well, but Trinimac had not been Trinimac. This is interesting. I did bring a number of artifacts along in case we needed to study them along the way, but I hadn't anticipated this.
Okay, so we gotta find the spear. Alright. Now, this time, in order to get... Okay, first of all, going to save, so we don't have to go to that conversation again. Yeah. Two things. One, yeah, okay, it's not a cameo. I'm kind of a co-host. Two, yes, I know, we had technical difficulties. Three, it's not a Stetson, it's a fedora. It's actually a replica fedora of the 4th Doctor. Yeah, what a lot of quote-unquote neckbeards wear is not a fedora, it's a trilby. Which I kind of like a little better than a fedora at times, but fedora is just classic, you know? Did my game just crash? Oh, George, I think it just did. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to go out that way. I don't know what's going on over there, but... yeah, instead, I'm just going to do a COC to Whiterun and just get me out of that way. That should hopefully let me bypass whatever's causing the trouble, okay? Because I don't want to end this stream... I don't want to end the stream series just because of a goddamn glitch. Also, ow. Okay. COC Whiterun. I'm not into horror games, so don't expect me to play them. Okay, we're all good. Save. So to do that again. Oh, so you just like playing the horror games, but you like the lore within the horror games. Fair, that's fair. That's fair. while I'm here, before they rebuild Helgan, I want to get some mead with juniper berries. I need me some mead with juniper berries. Looks like it stopped respawning. I guess since I started the rebuild Helgan, nothing's respawning anymore. Oh well, at least I got plenty back at home.
So it...
Yeah, can we not talk about horror games at the moment, please? Let's not talk about those. I'm good. I'm kind of good. Yeah. What do you mean freeze again? Oh, jeez, what's falling apart?
Dragonborn. Can I help you, friend? Ah, yes, we've been waiting for you. Now that you're here, we have a matter of grave importance to discuss with you. Is it true that you're the Archmage of the College of Winterhold? You sure do get around, don't you?
That's supposed to mean something.
So you really think this nonsensical plan of yours will work, Val?
Janice, it has to work. We have no choice. Now then.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
Good. That armor looks good on you two.
Well, it itches, and it stinks.
It's
wearing metal!
In it. What do you expect?
So, now that we're all here, Valerius, would you like to fill in our friend on your plan?
Did you ever stop to wonder how my men and I came to... Well, yes. And our sources began reporting... Rumor was that they were turning an old fort. I sent my best man, Kort. Unfortunately, he did not about 2 weeks. After 1 week, finding Korst is the main reason. So, we eliminated the bandits, took over the... Yes. Fortunately, the Imperials left everything behind when they abandoned this place. I need you to pose as an Imperial officer with orders to transfer Legion prisoner transfer parties. As you can see, they're already an We found some officers on. It's only worn by high-ranking officers. If you have any other powers of persuasion, this would be the time to use them. While searching the fort, we found a communicator. If the Falmer officers question you, hopefully it'll be enough. But if not, you may have to resort to the old-fashioned. Yes, and I've heard there's a particularly... If it's the Arendelle I know, you can... Thank you for... The prison is... Here's your armor. Don't forget to... Did you ever stop to wonder...
You know what? No, I'm not gonna be going with the whole... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna put this to a vote, people. Should I try doing a negotiate the peaceful way? You know, actually play it straight, actually, negotiate for this. Or should I just go in as a deadly samurai, just slaughter everybody? No remorse. Okay, we got one for peaceful. Okay, looks like we're going diplomatic on this. Alright. I can work with that. For the record, it's not Daedric, it's Akavirian samurai armor. Alright. Is there anything else I need to wear? Okay, hopefully this works. That is true. Yeah, there is that meme of, hey, you know that guy who just took out a dragon and ate its soul? Yeah, I think I could take him.
Who are you? And what do you want?
Alright. Prisoner transfer to cell block 113A in the embassy. Here are your orders.
What? We'll see about this. I haven't been notified of any such orders. I'll have to clear this with my superior. Wait here.
Not a problem.
Transfer from Elenwen herself. What should I do?
This looks simple. But I'll handle this. Come with me. I'm sorry. I haven't been given any orders concerning any transfer. I'm not able to release the prisoner at this time.
Yeah, and I'm an Imperial officer and a special envoy from the embassy. I fought in that civil war so that you could keep working here in Skyrim without being harassed by Stormcloaks. So you are going to be listening to me.
Yes, I've heard of you. It seems you're known as a hero in this petty civil war of yours. That's why we don't kill you on sight. Well, enjoy your time in the sun, Legionnaire. Your time will come soon enough. The reign of men will soon be over.
Are you threatening me?
Of what? You suggest I comply? Yes, I know. Very well then. This place seems to be a revolving door of transfers anyway. Prisoners coming in, prisoners going back out. Could make a lesser being crazy. And I'm sure Erendil will not be happy when he returns. But he will just have to take that up with Elenwen, won't he? Very well. Oronar will escort you to your prisoner. But you had better not tarry. Get your prisoner and leave.
Up yours. You know what? One moment. I think I'll grab some of these books while I'm here. Oink.
Need something?
Honestly, these guys are such douches. Yeah, it's true. I could totally just kill him easily. Yeah, you know, I know a lot of people like to bitch about, you know, paid mods and all that. But if you ask me, if there were more mods like, you know, Rebuilding Helgan, Legacy of the Dragonborn, you know, Wormtooth, that sort of thing, more DLC quest mods, less bits and pieces mods, I think less people would complain, you know? Because honestly, stuff like Rebuilding Helgan, I would not mind paying $5 for. You get custom voice acting, new items, adds to the lore, and yeah. I don't think anyone would complain about paying $5 for a quality mod like this. Whoa, are you seriously wearing that? Wow.
No, I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to slice you open bit by bit and make you eat your own flesh.
Dude. Okay, guys, should I just slaughter everyone just for that? Like, ugh. Dude, that I've heard some pretty fucked up things in my life. I mean, I'm on the internet, but dude.
And then I'm going to put you on my rack over there for a nice little stretch.
Geno, stop that immediately and back away. This prisoner is being transferred to the embassy.
Back away? I'm finally making some progress and he's just about to break. And you tell me to back away? Have you gone mad? I will do no such thing.
Oh yes you will, and you will do it now. You can take up your grievance with Erendel. Now step aside.
This is madness, I tell you. Madness!
Madness?
I was given specific orders to interrogate this prisoner, and that's exactly what I am doing.
Damn it, Geno. We have orders from Elenwen to transfer this prisoner. Now back away, or you're going on report.
Very well then. But Arendelle will have your head, not mine.
You may release your prisoner from his shackles and leave at once. I advise you to move quickly, as my friend can get a little testy.
Oh, you think? Dude, even by Falmer standards, this guy is a psycho.
Yes, I suggest you do that immediately.
Thank you. Let me see if I can walk. So dizzy.
What are you looking at, you Nord dog? I should have just killed you when I had the chance.
Come on.
Geno, I'm warning you. Stop!
You're dead.
Shit. And, okay, guess we are gonna go with, slaughter everybody. I'm cool with that. Oh!
Oh, can you
So yeah, this is Vardenfell. This is Vardenfell armor.
absorb the soul of a dragon?
I just do.
Oh, can you absorb the soul of a dragon?
Yeah, I wish you could. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. Oh, there goes another head. Guess I'm getting ahead of the game.
What was that?
The Grim Reaper. That's what.
Yes. Did you need something, friend?
Wait, you know what's so cool about this Elton brand sword? Again, from Artifacts of Bohethia, the I believe the Trial of 10, something like that. It regenerates its own charge over time, so I don't have to worry about recharging it as much. Oh! Oh, that never gets old. Let's face it, decapitating someone never gets old. That's like the one thing you can never get tired of.
What was that?
Yes, I'm aware there is a skill, but this straight up regenerates over time, not if I kill something and then it adds a slight charge to it. No, this just literally regens.
Good to see you.
So, okay, escape the prison. And we're running, we're running, we're running, we're jumping. I wonder if there's anybody... Oh, I wish there were more prisoners I could save. Let's see, and the mod name is called, let's see, maybe it's a quest mod, I think. Just checking my list of mods. I think it's, weapons. Artifacts, the Tournament of 10 Bloods, Artifacts of Bohethia. However, keep in mind, it is a pretty, it's a relatively challenging mod, so you might want to be prepared.
You two, what the hell are you doing here?
Oh my God, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Valerius sent us to find you and bring you home. Did you think we would let you rot in here?
I didn't know, Falco. I thought I might die in this stinking place. I don't believe I know this person with you. Who is this man who fights like a true warrior?
I am Brintenkage,
a traveler and a new
a
friend of
Kavirian
Marcus
samurai.
Janus. Of course, you won't believe it. Marcus is in Skyrim.
Marcus Janus in Skyrim? You must be drinking too much meat again, Falco.
No, it's true. And he's back in Helgan with Valerius.
Helgan? I bet Valerius never saw that one coming. Why is Marcus here?
I'm not sure, but something about rebuilding Helgan, I think. Of course, we can talk about that later. We need to go.
Yes. Let's get out of here before any more of those Dalmor maggots show up. Perhaps our new friend will lead the way. We will be right behind you.
He kind of looks like, this guy kind of looks like Robert Downey Jr. almost. You know, can you kind of see that? I swear, he kind of looks like Robert Downey Jr., you know, when he in Iron Man. Huh, so what's back here? Let's take a look, see what we got around here. Wow, here. Ah, the Pale Cave. I think that's for another mod. That's like, it's part of another mod questline, so I don't need to go there yet. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr., he's a pretty good actor. You would think. Yeah, onward, back to paid mods. I like the concept, but the way Bethesda is doing it right now, it's not working out. Like, if there were more quest mods or more, more interesting stuff, I think people would be complaining less. Honestly, some mods I would honestly pay for. I would love to have a way to support the mod creators in, a really meaningful way. And I think buying their mods as DLC isn't a bad way to go at it. The problem is that Bethesda is putting out the wrong mods. Like, we need mods that have more to it. More meat. Oh, and price them appropriately. Like, if you ask me, a mod like Rebuilding Helgan, $5 to $10, I would say is a fair price. It's a DLC. It's a small DLC-sized mod that adds new items, new quests, new locations. $5 to $10. Same with like Worms 2 for other stuff. Something like Vigilance, on the other hand, if you had like the English translation. Ooh, for every episode, I'd say $20 each. Maybe a $60 package for the entire thing. If everything was working alright. And I know that seems like a lot, but if you've actually seen Vigilance, and I know I've seen bits and pieces of it, it's like, holy crap, it's like its own game.
What is it, friend?
Here you go.
Blown. Now, let's see if we can find out what in the name of Akatosh is going on in that prison.
Well, you don't need to worry. They're dead.
You're safe. But how in Oblivion were you even captured?
I don't know how they found me. It's like they knew exactly where I was hiding. I never had a chance to...
So let's see, we got Robert Downey Jr., Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay now. Tell me what you learned.
I don't know what she looks like.
Right.
Is it true that you're the archmage of the College of Widow?
Well,
do get around,
it was heavily guarded. There are none alive in there now. The commandant was never there that I could tell.
Did anyone mention where he was?
I overheard the guards joking about him getting soft in their embassy and spending too much time with some whore from the Tormas Tavern. But that's all I could hear them say.
Did you learn anything else?
Well, I didn't think much of it at the time, but I overheard a guard talking about how many prisoners were coming and going from the prison. And I noticed several new prisoners had probably get taken away while I was there, just like he said. They were not tortured, beaten, or starved either. I guess they saved all of that for me. And wait. Yes, one group had a family, a woman and a small child, but he was not old enough to fight. The guard was joking about raping the woman and selling the child to bandits as a slave. Could that be true?
Dude.
They are selling slaves?
Well now, that's certainly a lot to chew on. Excellent work, old friend. I'll check and see if any of my...
Well then, I'm pretty glad I slaughtered them.
Forced. Go get something to eat and some sleep. I need you well rested. Dismissed. You've done me a great service, friend. You saved... Did you hear anything about slaves?
No.
That is odd, isn't it? So look, all they have to say is that they're worshipping Talos. I'm sure many of these... I know you've had a long day, and I won't keep you. Thank you, again, my friend.
Yeah, you think? Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Dragonborn. I praise the 9 you killed. Valerius and I were vulnerable to attack from several fronts. There is no possible way the laborers and carpenters can begin their work if they're not able to.
You know what? I'm gonna go, since the war is over, I'll see if the Empire can spare
Helgan was once controlled by the Empire, and I'm sure. But once you make this choice, there's no going back.
Hey, no worries.
Very well then. You'll need to According to Valerius, he's... Pull him to the side and tell him...
but he'll also know what it means.
Hello? I was
Tell him we
wondering
need his
if I
help.
could talk to you for a second.
And report back to
Yeah?
me when you can.
Hello? I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second.
Sure, what do you need?
I just wanted to introduce myself mostly. I'm Sienna. There, formal introduction over. I feel better now, don't you?
Oh, hello, Sienna. Why don't you tell me a bit about yourself and the voices in my head that talk to me?
Well, I like moonlit walks through the old ruins, candlelit workshops, and the feel of cold steel in my hand. You know, the same stuff as other women.
I like magic and steel, both.
You do know I'm a Breton, don't you? We're known for our magic, even if I don't use it as much as I should.
Well, anything else?
If you're wondering how I ended up with a bunch of old soldiers from the Great War, they saved my life. When the elves burnt our farm, my parents hid me in a basket in the wood. Balfring found me and gave me to an orphanage until the war in Hammerfell was... And when I was old enough to be on my own, I joined them. He taught me everything I know about fighting, and especially armoring. Say, from what I saw at the prison, you know how to handle yourself out there. But if you ever want any company, come and get me, okay? So you're the new archmage I've heard about. Mm-hmm. Okay, what is it?
You know what? How about you come with me?
Ooh, I hope we're going somewhere dark and misty. Let's go.
Alright. That's for the armor. You know what? Okay,
Okay, what is it?
let me, see what you're
Okay,
carrying.
got it.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we got... Glass helmet's a bit much, but the armor... I think the armor is pretty good. Yeah, it's just the helmet is... It's that, you know, those crystal shards up here that do a bit much, you know? It just looks a little silly. Yeah, I hear you on that one, Whisper. Hey, like I said, that armor is from the immersive armors mod. He also has immersive weapons, heavy armory, which also includes Dawnguard stuff. Yeah, basically it's a lot. A lot of immersive weaponry. Yeah, there are a lot of good mods. My recommendation, check out MXR Mods. He does like a weekly series going through like mods of Skyrim and Fallout 4. He has a great sense of humor with how he does his mods. He especially loves the Slooty mods with the Slooty armor. And, you know, stuff that shows assets and great big titties. Yeah, he has a good sense of humor with his thing, but he definitely showcases a lot of mods you might have overlooked or never heard of. That's how I learned about the Legacy of the Dragonborn mod. There was a kind of a problem on that. One moment. Alright, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? That's so awesome. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me give a counter argument to the whole skimpy armor thing. Think about it this. That bitch is so badass, she doesn't need armor to protect her. She doesn't need armor to protect her. She is badass enough to go out in what is the equivalent of a bikini.
What? Where did you hear that? Can it really be? But what could he possibly want with me?
Look, we need the Empire to help Helgan.
I'm shocked too. But I believe it was guards, you say? A small troop should do. Perhaps this is my chance to get back. My men are bored and restless in this shithole. What's worse is that unknown to me, 2 of them decided to sneak in. Makes me look like you do this for me. Excellent. I will see you when you return.
Yeah, that's how I sort of see it. Like, it's... Okay, yes, it's definitely eye candy for the men, but when you think about it, a woman beating up something in a bikini is pretty badass because she don't need no armor. Yeah. Besides, what's wrong with a woman showcasing her assets? Like, honestly, there is nothing wrong with a woman who wants to look sexy. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. A chick who can kick ass, you know, without, you know, kick ass in a bikini means, yeah, you don't screw with her. I mean, you don't screw with women to begin with, but, you know, especially ones who can kick ass in a bikini. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of, you know, SJWs or the feminists, or at least feminazis. Yeah. I actually used to do a series where I would commentate on Anita Sarkeesian. I actually got pretty popular for that because I basically spoke from the heart. But the stress, honestly, the stress, I couldn't take it. Plus, you know, I kept getting death threats because, you know, I dare to question the feminists. You know, I dare to question Anita Sarkeesian and, you know, all that other jazz. Yeah, I gotten plenty death threats for being a white cis male kind of deal. I wish I was joking, I wish I was exaggerating, but afraid not. Afraid not. Well, glad we can agree on that. I'm the kind of guy who's just like, come on, can't we all get along? No, definitely not. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, we have our own place, you know, throughout history, ever since the 90s, gamers have been, you know, demonized, but it wasn't until the late 2000s when, you know, gaming became popular. You know, being a nerd, it's actually cool to be a nerd. And so they want to be cool, and they want to push us out now. That's pretty much how it is nowadays. And it sucks. Because I am sick and tired of being demonized. Being told, oh, because I play games, I'm sexist, racist, violent, blah, blah, blah. You know, you didn't save my life. You know, I have autism, ADHD, and depression. I'm not exactly the most stable person, but gaming has been an outlet that saved my life. That's not even a hyperbole. If it wasn't for gaming, you know, to keep my spirits up, make me feel like I matter, at least even if it's just the virtual people, well, I wouldn't be here. I wish I was joking. I've been down those dark roads before. Me constantly seeing, you know, statements that, you know, are anti-gamer and just, it just hurts. You know, it gets to me. Let's move on to something else. Give me another topic, something different to talk about, please. That would be helpful. Garlic bread is good. I like garlic bread. Yeah, my dad has like these really good like pre-garlic buttery, you know, pre-garlic buttered bread. All you have to do is just sort of put it in the toaster oven and just, yeah. That stuff's good. I gotta ask my dad to make me some next time I go over to go over to my parents' house to do some laundry. Because my apartment doesn't have, like, I don't have, like, a here in my apartment, I don't have a laundry machine. So I have to go to my parents' house to do laundry with them. I don't complain, you know, I get a nice meal, get to hang out with my folks. Hell, my dad's honestly pretty interested in my, you know, in gaming. Like, he's not a gamer himself, but he doesn't mind me talking about, you know, gaming and plots and all that. My dad's pretty cool. He actually served in Vietnam. Okay, granted, he wasn't in Vietnam. He was in the Navy, and he helped, he was an electrical technician. He basically helped, you know, set up the, you know, the torpedoes and missiles that were used in Vietnam kind of deal. So he didn't see combat, but he did help.
What? But there aren't any more of those foul creatures around, are there? Thank you, friend. Come on, guarding. Let's go. But there aren't any more of those foul creatures around, are there? Thank you, friend. Come on.
He has a black belt, though. He's pretty badass. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Although, yeah. In the Navy, we'll sail the 7 seas in the Navy. I don't know where my dad served, but, you know, I could always ask for later. In the Navy. In the Navy. Yeah, but I don't know exactly where off the coast. Like, I don't know what ship he sailed on, or what fleet, or whatever.
Well, and as promised, but there is one thing. I don't understand how Valerius, he's just not the sort to do so. Oh, the stories I could tell you about. I served with... Please, let Marcus know we should be there in a couple of days.
Okay, well, guess we're going over into, well, since we're going to need time anyway. Chitin! It's pronounced chitin. The more you know. Actually, that is good information. Honestly, I always thought it was pronounced chitin, but it's actually chitin. But can you blame me? It's C-H-I-T. Can you blame me for thinking it's a ch sound, not a k sound? Give the Morlantong that. That's some pretty baller armor. In the Navy, we'll sail the 7 seas in the Navy. In the Navy.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gjallan.
Okay, let's see. We gotta go over to Yolgar Barrow. So, any of you watch some of the new cartoons that are out nowadays? Like the new the reboot of DuckTales, Star vs. the Force of Evil, Steven Universe, Adventure Time, Gravity Falls. Anyone like any of that stuff? I suppose Regular Show, but I don't really like Regular Show, but I understand why people like it. Okay. No, they rebooted DuckTales, but it honestly was really good. It's really good. They got David Tennant to play Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, Scrooge McDuck is the 11th Doctor. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, 10th Doctor. I suppose, well, actually, technically, the 11th, yeah, but honestly, it's good. Wow. That was easy. That was surprisingly easy. Like, okay. I thought I'd have to go into an entire dungeon or something.
What you What is it?
Look,
Aw, you know how to make a girl feel like a stray mongrel, don't you? Anyway, if you change your mind, come and get me. So you're the new art...
Honestly, I could totally see Scrooge McDuck doing that. It's Scrooge McFucking Duck. This guy's done a lot. And I'll say this, the reboot is actually really, really good. Like, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I don't want to jump through a bunch of hoops. I'm just gonna COC, go to Whiterun, save, and then we just fast travel over into the temple, and yeah. It really is faithful to... It's more like the comics. Like, they got, you know, the staple characters. You got Glomgold, you got Magica Dispel, Mama Beagle and the Beagle Boys. In fact, one episode has it's Mama Beagle's birthday, and you get a bunch of different Beagle Boys from different regions. And like, oh man, you have like these Beagle Boys who are the niceys, and then you got the baddies who are just sort of counteract them, and then you got like the really dumb ones, and then the these ones were like weird, like French circus kind of people. Like you got the weird acrobatic thing, and you got that sort of thing. It's pretty funny actually. Let's see. You got Gyro, of course. You got like Donald's cousin, who is that one guy who's really, really lucky. Oh yeah, and Donald's in this. Huey, Dewey, and Louie actually have separate voices and personality. Oh, and Webby. Webby is actually tolerable. Like, honestly. She's not just the girl. Yeah, this is a reboot that does pretty much everything right. You will enjoy it. And, okay, David Tennant is no Alan Young, but then again, there is no way anyone can top Alan Young. That's impossible. The late Alan Young is a treasure. We will always remember him as Scrooge McDuck. But David Tennant does a really good job. And yeah, that girl was nails on chalkboard. They fix a lot of the problems. They have more of an overarching story kind of deal. They got, you know, they got more character development. The jokes are pretty on point. And yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. I also recommend Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Let me put it this way. Star Butterfly is you take a Disney princess and you mix some Deadpool into her. That's pretty much Star Butterfly. How does she introduce herself? I'm Star Butterfly, and I'm a magical princess. And she like waves her wand over her head, and there's like a rainbow above her, and then the rainbow sets itself on fire. That's the kind of craziness you get. Okay.
Excellent work, Guildmaster. That seems to have done it.
Yay!
But do be careful. It's likely to get more dangerous ahead.
Oh, I see. You need to actually... Alright. Goody. Oh, that's it. You Falmer ain't gonna stop me. Okay, what do we got here? Alright, and is there any other passages? Yes! Yes. Okay, Ian Jaguar and Whisper Darkling, you two are like one of the most well-mannered people I have ever, you know, had the pleasure of entertaining. Honestly. No joke. Lately, I've been getting a lot of trolls. Or people who just want to do idiotic questions, or just try and bug me, or worse, sexually harass me. But you two have made it all worth it. Ooh, look at that. Trinamax Might. Neat. So, you know what? Pat yourself on the back. You did good. You're doing good. Okay.
My brethren, the time is nigh to emerge from the shadows to cast off the chains of our enemies. Ariel and his ilk have forsaken
Alright, take care, Darkling. If the stream ends before you come back, well, the video will be up.
He too was deceived and cast down into darkness to be reborn a twisted form as we have. And through him, through Malak, we will have our revenge. Oh, the true instigators of our demise are now beyond our reach. Those who drove us to their doorstep are still dwelling above. Malak has blessed me with the voice, which now falls upon your ears.
Never seen the strain.
Sight to see the way to our victory. Gifts lost long ago. He has also blessed us with a great boon. The tool with which we shall exact our revenge on the overworld dwellers above. A vision of temple in the ice, venerating his brethren, which holds the Ned Crescent blade of treachery. With this weapon, we shall wreak havoc, and the world of men shall burn. We once again have interlopers present here. Do not allow them to leave this place alive.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, by the way, Eaton Jaguar, you don't have to, but I do have a Patreon if you wish to support me. Just saying. I do have a Patreon if you want to support me. You don't have to, but it's just nice, you know? Okay, you know what we need to do? I love doing that. I am the Dragonborn Samurai. Look, you guys can't stop me. I'm not badass. Okay, this guy... Wow, this guy's got a lot of health. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's it. Oh my God, look at that! How much health does this guy have? Jesus! Oh my God, really? Do I have to keep hitting him again? It's one of those fights where I have to solve a puzzle while doing it or something. Oh, I guess not. I guess I won. Somehow. Nothing I really want. Oh, what the? Okay, where's the up?
Oh my, that was quite the ordeal. Everyone okay?
Yes, I think we're all in one piece. That was really something.
Yeah, you think? Yeah, just vanished in the thin air.
Any normal Falmer we're dealing with here. A Daedric lackey, this one is.
Yeah!
Yes, it's as Kaya and I had feared. They are indeed worshipping some form of Malakath or Trinamag. And they aim to use whatever powers they have been given in order to attack the surface.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Maybe we should warn the Jarl.
Oh yeah, like the Jarls will believe us.
I fear there is no time for that. Even if we all split up and went to different holds, I fear their forces have been stretched too thin, as you suggest. Plus, there is the added concern that the Neb Crescent is apparently involved.
Wait, that was made by Gorath?
Ah, you've been reading more, I see. Yes, and not just the artifact either. The Neb Crescent is known to be the Blade of Treachery. It was created by Gorath and given to Malakath as a trick. The blade forces the wielder into a bloodthirsty rampage, attacking friend and foe. Malakath beheaded his own son with the sword. Afterwards, however, Gorath reclaimed the blade. So it's rather curious that Malok would be sending Tulrin to claim the blade. It's almost as if the twice-spurned Falmer are being played by some other force, or Malok has some other plan for the blade. It does make me curious as to how the blade fell into the hands of the Snow Elves.
Yeah.
So what's the harm in him finding the blade? Wouldn't he be just as likely to attack his own people? And it's only one blade after all.
Dude, Daedric artifact.
Yes, the repercussions of using the blade in battle are not what concerns me. Though it makes the wielder fearsome in its own right, it also has the ability to sway people into acts of conquest and domination. Were Tulrin to bestow the blade upon a Jarl, for instance.
Yeah, that would be bad. Yeah.
Well, how do we stop him in time?
Well, luckily from his speech, it sounds like they don't have the blade yet, and possibly do not know specifically where it is. So that gives us time to research it and uncover the location of the blade, find the sword, and either safeguard or destroy it if possible. Though the latter is highly unlikely. I seem to remember you mentioning something about the Forgotten Vale, a snow elven ruin looming over the glacial crevice. Perhaps that might be a good place to start.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh, and just in case I get into a glitch so I don't have to go through that again. Yeah. Learning my lesson on this one. Actually, you know what? It's probably better if I just do that. Just because, you know, there's going to be a lot of slots. Oh, wait, I need to get the... I forgot to grab the snow spear. Crap. I'll grab it later. I'll grab it later and put it into the museum. I can do that. I'll just grab it later and, yeah. I do things off camera anyway, you know, like exploring runes, grabbing, you know, items that aren't related to, like, major quests, or I do minor quests that really it's just busy work. Speaking of busy work, let me tell ya. Okay. Hang on with me. Oh, don't worry, we got it here. Okay, so Forgotten Vale. So yeah, when it comes to... I think the most annoying quest that I am doing right now is the Thieves Guild base quest, because... Okay, for the museum, I have to get, like, the Thieves Guild, like, rewards. Like, not only do I have to become the... Okay, I was able to become the Master of the Thieves Guild, but I still have plenty of Thieves Guild quests I have to do. Because there are items that only appear at the Thieves Guild if you know, go there. You know, if you do them, like a bunch of Thieves Guild lists, like jeweled candle sticks, that sort of thing. I've been busy with that as of late. Okay, let's see. The shrine, the Darkfall Passage, the temple balcony. Wait, temple balcony? That's a little too far in. Let's see. Can't remember which one I have to go to. I think, yeah, that's the one. The Shrine of Radiance. Sorry if I don't make myself clear, Eaton Jaguar. You know, autistic and a bit eccentric. Yeah. Alright. You going the right way? Wait. No, I don't think I go... Wait, do I? Right. Hey, Styles. Let's see, Mike. I don't know. Why are you sad, Michael? You know what? I'm gonna see what's down here. Maybe I was supposed to go this way. Oh, hey, more Falmer. That's what's down here. More Falmer. Look, you jackasses. You can't stop me. Look at me. I am a badass samurai. What do you guys got? You got nothing on this. Okay. Oh, you mean like more cowbell? So, what you're trying to say is Falmer is like cowbell. Makes as much sense as anything in this crazy world. Also, Michael, how do you embarrass yourself? Makes no sense. Okay. Oh, by the way, Styles, I enhanced this armor that basically I have reduced the cooldown time of my shouts to practically nothing. See? Enjoy. Oh, that's so epic. Who doesn't like an epic shout every once in a while? Okay, Michael, so you got rejected. Listen, okay, I'm not trying to be a bad guy here, but sharing that sort of thing on a stream is not something we really care about, you know? I'm sorry, we don't really care, because we don't know you. You just came on here and basically started spouting your life story. Yeah. Garnet is always flawless. Yeah. Yeah, Michael, so I'm going to have to ask you, maybe you should go talk to someone, like a friend or a family member, if you're upset, because we can't help you. Am I going the right way? I can't even tell. That's the problem with some quest markers. You just don't know which way to go. I mean, I'm in the right area. I can tell. I can tell from I am, but yeah. It is actually possible to enchant a weapon to do over 1,000,000 damage. Just look up. I think there's a I think Fudge Muppet did a guide on that on YouTube. I don't particularly care for doing 1,000,000 damage, but I admit that's pretty cool.
Oh my. Would you look at that? That has to be the place, doesn't it?
I'd certainly think so. We should try to get
I'm supposed to get over to here. Okay, and then we... Okay, I see. I see. So I'm supposed to go in through this way. Okay. Bryn will knock you all down. I'm like Garland. Alright, you know what? I'm going to save just in case. That's always fun. Oh, he's gonna fall. And there he goes.
If I'm correct, the temple should be right behind these rocks and up a bit. But I think this is as close as we're going to get. The rocks here are loose enough that we should be able to tunnel through with a little effort. Let's get to work.
Alright then.
Good call, Kaya. This is it. I can feel it.
Alright, let's start digging.
Well, that about does it, Guildmaster. We've gotten through the tunnel, and it does in fact come out right next to the temple. We set up a small excavation camp at the mouth of the tunnel, just outside the temple, and we're ready to continue investigating when you're ready.
Oh, great.
Yes, it looks more round like a rod or a staff would work. Perhaps one of the staves you found for Calselma, which he donated to the museum, would work. I just so happened to bring the staves along with the other relics, in fact. Here you are, Guildmaster. Give them a try.
Oh, glad you thought ahead. Whoa. Okay, I think that worked.
Ooh, that is stunning.
Oh, well, that's certainly a good trick. Alright, everyone.
It is actually pretty cool how some of the previous items you got on quests, you know, it all comes together That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Styles. I like the fact that he also is like, oh, I just so happen to have brought the items that you worked so hard to get. Like, the only time I kind of had to backtrack is when I didn't have an item.
Fantastic. Seems to be deserted.
And I just had to find it, and at least it told me where to do it. It wasn't that hard. Whoa, hello.
Well, this is quite something, isn't it? I wonder what it's all for.
We got a musical chime.
Looks as if they must hang from these large chains here.
Seems to me that this pedestal somehow controls the chimes, but it's missing some kind of magically charged activator. Well, then I suppose we should continue onward and see what we find, and perhaps we'll discover the key we need for it. Then we can start to determine what it actually is used for. Lead on, Master. Ah, interesting. The shrine appears to be dedicated to Cerebane. Yes, it seems that pedestal has another slot for something. Yes, I would assume it corresponds to an artifact like the other sockets. In this case, Cerebane's relic would be the Warlock's ring. And I just so happen to have brought it along with our other resources. Here you are, my friend. Give it
Excellent.
a go. Ah, another staff slot, it looks like. See if another staff works to open the gate.
Okay, yeah, we're getting somewhere. Ah, we have half of the touchstone that we needed. Okay. Okay, that is cool. No, this is actually, yeah. Look, let me just look around first, because I think I'm going to need both of the, there's going to be like two halves, and I'm going to need both.
Ah, another staff slot, it looks like. See if another staff works to open the gate.
Ah, we've seen this before. Let's look up a finer stone.
Looks like there's a tiny slot on the base there. Almost like the ones of the staves and spear, but smaller.
Yes, in fact those look much like the sockets I utilized in the museum for a few specific ring displays. I wonder...
No, I got the ring back.
Well, based on the use of other related relics, I would say the Ring of Finaster would be a logical choice. Luckily, you discovered the ring a time ago, and I've packed it along with the other relics. Here you are.
The ring isn't, Yeah, I've done the Forgotten City on here. Okay, I know I got the Ring of Philoster. See, okay, it's right in my inventory, but it's not... Okay. Oh, okay, it's just a little glitchy there. We're good, we're good. Yeah, the Forgotten City is also a good DLC size mod that I wouldn't mind paying
Looks like that's
money
the other
for.
half of the gem. If you manage to fuse them back together, we may be able to put it to use. In fact, that looks to be just the thing we need for the harmonic pedestal out in the main chamber.
Ah, do right. You can always use the archaeology station at the base camp out front to put it back together.
On it. Yeah, the Legacy of the Dragonborn mod is definitely a good one. Oh, and you know what the best part is? With the Legacy of the Dragonborn, you also can do the Forgotten City, and then the museum will have a slot, you know, for it. How is that a giggity? That's how Steven Universe works. It's called a fusion. Hold on, I got a Skype message. Let me take a look. Okay. Right.
Oh my, it's certainly coming to life now, isn't it? That is exactly what we needed. Now let's have a look at this thing properly. It seems that we have a set of 8 massive chimes going from low tones to high ones. And we have 6 places to hang the chimes. Yes, it seems that the touchstone has energized the platform here. So when you touch it again, the chime is struck to play the tone.
Ah, so then obviously not all the chimes are used at the same time.
Also, looks like there are 7 doors back along the wall there, each with a sun icon on them, like the door leading into here.
Ah, yes, good eye. So, 6 musical tones, 7 doors, and 8 chimes. Interesting. Not much of a pattern to go off of, admittedly.
Oh wait, the book. What did it say? I thought it mentioned the free. And isn't that shrine there on the rail? Its crest?
Yes, you are right, Kaya. That shrine does represent Ifir. So between this, the 2 side room shrines, and the Temple of Trinamak, we have all 4 of the revered gods of Ariel's pantheon represented. If I recall correctly, the book said, "The harmony of Ymir shall forever entomb the great evil of our folly, and only by the tone of his voice shall the chambers open." That does make sense. His icon even depicts music, so only by the tone of his voice shall the chambers open.
Seems to me that the sound of the chimes, probably played in the right combination, must open one of the doors.
Yes, but what combination? I suppose we could try some randomly and see what we get, but there has to be a more logical way of testing it. Oh wait, the book had tally marks of some kind in the back of it, didn't it? What if it was somehow indicating a pattern?
Yes, that could be it. I remember staring at those tally marks for days while the guildmaster was unconscious. There are 7 lines of tally marks, 1 for each of the doors, if the theory is true. And each tally mark, if I remember correctly, is no greater than 8. All but one of the groups, which had a group of 9, which I found odd.
I do so love a good puzzle. If we assume the chimes are numbered 1 for the lowest tone and 8 for the highest, that gives us a pattern to work with. These chimes are mighty heavy though. Looks like you can only move 1 at a time. Move 1, hang it, and then move on to the next, it seems.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna look up the answers. I'm not gonna waste time. I'm just gonna look up the answers on this one. Okay, I think, right. Okay, let's see. So, 3, 5, 4, 2, that should... That one should open the door. Let's see. Put in 3. I could have sworn I put in the right ones. Didn't I? Let me see. Oh, okay. I know what I did wrong. It's largest. Largest is 1. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's weird. Okay, I figured out what the problem was. Wait, what the... Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is 3. Okay, it's a little glitchy, but we're good. Okay. But 3, 5, 4, 2, 2, 1. Alright, door 1 opened. And look at that. We got a lot of treasure in here. Works for me. Okay, I said reset chimes. Reset. Okay. Door number 2. Okay. 2. 3. What the... Yeah, a little glitch. Okay. Come on, okay, game, will you stop? Okay. Alright, this is weird. Okay, hopefully I didn't just break it. Okay, now it's 5 to 6. Alright, there's another one. Lots of gold. The Glacial Spire Blade. Not bad. Who says that isn't untold pain? Okay, looks like I just have to wait for it to all disappear and then continue. Okay. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 5. We're getting lots of treasure, am I right, people? Okay, so the next one I have to do the 5th door. Because I can't do the 4th door yet. Alright, but before we continue, save just in case. Okay, let's see. 8. 6. 7. 3. I tell you, having the wiki really helps. Treasure is a pleasure for an adventurer. Next up. Okay, 7. 1. 5. 2. 6. Oh wait, no, wrong line. I'm looking at the wrong line. 3. 4. Alright. Constellation cube. We're gonna need that later. The statue de Bella. And what else did I find? Oh, an ancient Falmer war axe. Looks pretty awesome. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Forgot to grab these. Yay. Okay, 8. 1. 7, 2, 6, 3. Alright, Elven Sword of the Blaze, we got gold. And lots of gems. Sweet. Alright. Okay. Now then, now we got all of them. There is one left. Now the thing is that there is the Shrine of Yifri that you need to craft, and then you know, they would suggest, and yeah. The thing is, I believe, yeah, like if you crafted it and you look underneath it, you'll see that there are tally marks on it. The good news is that we have the, yeah. Let's see, so the sequence is 7, 5, 6, 1, 3, 2.
That's it! You've done it! Fantastic!
What do you mean? I can't see. Oh no. He's here. Oh crap. I bet I can't hear him. Good thing we got subtitles on. Just die. Hey, I won.
It's no use, Guildmaster. He's invincible.
What do you mean? I just killed him. I literally just killed him right now. See? I got his Blade of Treachery. Yeah, I think because I'm so overpowered.
We've done it. Oh my.
Yeah. Okay, what was supposed to happen is he's supposed to be invulnerable. And then after a bit, the friendly snow elf ghost will come in and start ringing the charm, make him temporarily vulnerable. And then you could beat him. But apparently I am so powerful. Yeah.
Well, you managed to pull through in the end. We all did.
Too true.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm anxious to get back home. Despite all that we've uncovered, that still needs study. All this excitement has me quite weary.
Same here. I certainly have a few wounds that are going to take some time to mend for sure.
Well, you had best take care of the Ned Crescent Guildmaster. Lock it away in the Daedric Gallery. Yes, indeed. I have a fitting spot all ready for it in the museum, locked away with the rest of its baleful brothers and sisters.
Well, I suppose we should get to packing up then.
Before we do, however, I'd like you all to join me in a toast. Firstly, to Professor Patero Murasi, friend, mentor, and colleague. You will be sorely missed, my friend, but I'd like to dedicate this victory to your memory. To Murasi!
To Murasi!
And secondly, to our Guildmaster, without whom we would have never had many of the great opportunities we've had to explore the world of Skyrim. To the Guildmaster!
Yay!
Here's to you. Well, my friend, you have accomplished something truly great here today. Beyond our discoveries, which are numerous, we have also protected Skyrim from a terrible fate. I will send messages to the Jarls to inform them what has transpired here today. Just in case any remaining cells of Tulrin's clan decide to move forward with his plans. As for you, my friend, you should probably gather the artifacts we utilized in this excavation and return them to the museum. I'll see you back there in a day or two. And again, thank you.
Yeah, let's see. I should have... Let's see. Yep, I have the Ring of Falester. The Warlock's Ring, yeah, okay, we still got it. I have to grab those staves. And I forgot to grab the one at the other area, but I'll do that later. You know what? I think I'm going to end today's stream on that. You know what? We did a great job. You know. I saved the world yet again. So everybody, time to sing the song. We had lots and lots and lots of fun, but now it is time to go. If this YouTuber was found dead in his bed tomorrow, he'd be in heaven, still doing this show.